It's Man with No Game 45.
Apparently has been a part of the community for a while. I've never seen their content, but their name is Man with No Game.
If you don't know Man with No Game 45, Man with No Game 45 is impossible.
Like, what he did is absolutely incredible. Man with No Game 45.
None other than Man with No Game 45.
What's up, guys? Man with No Game 45 here, and I have some absolutely massive news for you all today regarding Update 5.3 in Mortal Kombat Mobile. If you're thinking all we're getting in this new update is just a couple new characters, new friendships, that seems to be what my background's saying. Think again. What has been the single worst problem with the game for longtime veteran players like myself for years? Think about it. Come on now, you know what I'm talking about. Sellbacks. The good news now is the developers of MKM are actually playing our game. They feel our pain. They understand now where we are coming from as players. And that's why with Update 5.3, we're going to finally get a solution to one of the worst problems in the entire game. That's right, everyone. We now have Dragon Crystals. Instead of receiving a pitiful amount of souls and useless coins for hours and hours of effort, we're actually going to have a currency that we can use to purchase new gold cards at a guaranteed fusion, new diamond cards at a guaranteed fusion, new rare equipment at a guaranteed fusion, and yes, even new epic equipment at a guaranteed fusion. Gone are the days of our pointless grinding. From now on in Mortal Kombat Mobile, we will be stockpiling Dragon Crystals to purchase precisely what we need to finish out our collections. Of course, because hacking and illegitimate playing of the game are always a problem in Mortal Kombat Mobile. They always have been. This currency is going to be throttled when it is first introduced, and it is going to be tightly controlled. However, it works in an ingenious way. It will work like this. You will go ahead and purchase a diamond card using the currency. You won't be able to choose which card it is. However, it will be a guaranteed fusion. What is prioritized first is any missing cards in your collection. That's right. If you've had a new card you've been unable to acquire, the Dragon Crystals will ensure that you get that diamond card or another unowned diamond card in your collection. It will work exactly the same way for gold cards, rare equipment, and epic equipment as well. Now, I don't know if the rewards pool for Dragon Crystals is going to include brand new cards. However, typically those cards are added into the rewards pool within at least one update. So this is absolutely massive news for MKM and is a complete game changer for players. But as you might have suspected, that's not all. Another massive pain point for players over the years has been the Feats of Strength system. Mainly this is because Feats of Strength has required players to grind a game mode that is dead for almost all players except newer players to the game. And that game mode is Battle Mode. That's right. Once again, the developers of the game have felt our pain, and they've made the decision to remove the Feats of Strength requirement for Battle Mode. Of course, all of our progress on our counters currently existing will be kept. However, new progress will be made through crypt battles and event tower matches. And now, no doubt you are curious about the actual content coming with Update 5.3. The Black Dragon Tower is finally returning to Mortal Kombat Mobile. Just like the Shirai Ryu Tower before it, it will feature reworked matches and reworked equipment. As you can see here, all the card art has been redone and the effects of most of the equipment have been updated. If you already own this tower's gear, it will automatically be updated to the upgraded version in your collection. But I'm sure you're probably wondering now, what about those new characters and friendships we saw at the beginning of your video, Man with No Game 45? Well, about that. MK1 Shang Tsung is coming to Mortal Kombat Mobile as a new diamond card. His passive is going to be centered around the ominous experiments he conducts in MK1, and he will inject his opponents with various elixirs to devastating effect. Starting with his tagging attack, which will actually interrupt basic attack combinations thanks to his passive, he will begin to gather his opponent's blood for mixing his elixirs. Combo enders and his special attack 2 can further be used to fill this blood pool necessary to create his elixirs. Once the pool is full, the player will then be able to select which elixir they want to create to debilitate their opponent. Just like with classic movie Sonya Blade and classic movie Johnny Cage before her. This will be done using a combination of swipes and taps in-game. More than likely, MK1 Shang Tsung will be featured as a reward in the crypt, event towers, and in packs. Trailing MK1 Shang Tsung by just a few short weeks will be Onslaught Fujin, a gold card and the first of the new Onslaught team in Mortal Kombat Mobile. With his unique passive, Onslaught Fujin will be one of the most powerful gold cards in the game. After just 10 basic attack hits, he will be able to choose between his Tornado Ambush and a random bonus to take effect. Tornado Ambush is active for 6 seconds and reduces his opponent's attack percentage by 10%, while also increasing his own attack percentage by 10% as well. This is cumulative and can be stacked up to 50%. If you choose a random bonus instead, all of these bonuses are applied instantly. You can instantly damage opponents, regenerate health instantly, dispel, drain 1 bar of power instantly, and even gain 1 bar of power instantly. Beyond that, his passive will give Onslaught Fujin a 30% chance to appear and support his Elder God teammates on their combo enders with a crossbow attack. Also, his Onslaught teammates will have a 50% chance to resist power drains. Now I'm sure you can't wait to see his gameplay reveal along with MK1 Shang Tsung's. Stay tuned on MKM's official channels for their debuts. Now last but certainly not least, the game will be getting 2 new friendships. First for Jade, as pictured here, and second for Sub-Zero, as pictured here. The gear necessary to do both of these friendships will be available in the crypt store for hearts, as well as through random drops in the crypt. Also, I have seen both of these friendships performed in-game, and I have to say, they look fantastic. After all that, there's still a ton more news to share with you about Update 5.3, including the return of the White Lotus Tower, a fully updated in-game glossary, reworked in-game menus for gear selection and effects. Oh, and don't forget about Kombat Pass. Our favorite 2 sorcerers from Deadly Alliance are ascending. That's right, Season 11 will feature Warlock Quan Chi, and Season 12 will feature Classic Shang Tsung. Also, community challenges, anniversary packs, new war banners, and icons are all going to be coming with Update 5.3, and more I just don't have the time to go over here. Stay tuned for the Update 5.3 patch notes coming on MKM Official. I will link them here in this video as soon as they are available. If you enjoyed this content, Please be sure to like and subscribe, and follow Man with No Game 45 on Twitter.